Hi folks, welcome to or welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. I don't know what is wrong with me. I am just so fucking tired and drained all the time. And I put the computer on and I see her face and I'm like, ugh, I just can't. And then when I bother my ass to do something, YouTube are like, nope. And then on top of that, I'm arguing with someone on the Gossip Bakery, and it's like she's treating me like I'm a 3-year-old. And I just want to shut the computer and never open it again. I've just about had enough with people. Anyway, UPNEEQ, the solution for instant upper eyelid lift. My eyelid surgery experience. Why are you talking about your eyelid surgery experience now? Are you having another eyelid surgery? Is she doing it again? The fuck? Anyway, should we jump in?
Hey guys, it's Lisa, and I went to the dermatologist yesterday. I actually go to a dermatologist here in town for all of my dermatology reasons. And
what dermatology reasons do you have for going to a dermatologist? Can I just ask? You use your Abaji Nuderm system and your tretinoin and whatever the hell else you use. Why do you need to go to a dermatologist? Do you have acne? No. Do you have lumps and bumps? No. Do you have million? No. Is there anything wrong with your face? No. Why are you wasting a dermatologist's time when there's fuck all you need to see a dermatologist for? There's people in the UK going around with their face erupting all the time in absolute fucking agony, and they have to beg, plead and fucking I don't know what else to their GPs to get an appointment with a dermatologist. Yet you can just wander in willy-nilly with fuck all wrong with you. Why? Can you tell I'm not in the mood for this at all?
to get Dysport. So I went there yesterday, or day before yesterday, and when...
What's Dysport? Is that a filler? Well, whatever it is. No, that's not what that is. Dysport is much more diluted and spreads quickly compared to Botox. You went to a dermatologist for Botox. Oh, you should take some tips from Lisa. Maybe you'd look better. Yeah, if I had fucking eyelid surgery, nose surgery, Botox, fillers, lighting, filters, whatever the fuck else she uses. This is not her face. Go fucking knock on her door and see what she looks like at 6 o'clock in the fucking morning with no makeup on. Maybe I should stop this. Maybe this isn't a good idea. What do you think? Really? No, have I already taken that picture? Oh, that's who I'm arguing with, just in case you're interested. She said I was having a tantrum. Yeah. Because she constantly misspells Asperger's, makes comments about the autistic community, and then said maybe it should be Asperger's. Really? And she wonders why I'm angry. I fucking wonder. What am I looking for? That. Whoop!
When I was waiting in the waiting room, I always like to look at all of their skincare and just see what they have new. And I saw this up at the top. It's called Uplifted UPNEEQ. Imagine an eye-opening lift with a daily drop of UPNEEQ. The only FDA-approved prescription eye drop for acquired low-lying lids that lifts your upper eyelids to open your eyes. So I asked the girl at the counter, what's up with this? Tell me.
I asked the girl at the counter, what's up with this? Really? How old are you? How rude are you? What's up with this? No, excuse me, have you got a minute? Can you explain to me what this is? What's up with this? People wonder why I get fucking angry with her. Can you not see? And why the fuck are you asking about that when you've had blepharoplasty or whatever the fuck it is?
About it. She says, oh, it's wonderful. And she was a really young girl, probably in her, I would say, late 20s. She said, I have a lazy eye and it always shows in photos, so I like to use it for that. And I said, wow, okay.
I have a lazy eye, so I'm going to put drops in that does fuck knows what, just so I can have pretty pictures. This is what is wrong with the fucking world, people.
Okay, I've never heard of that. So, are your eyes looking a little tired? Take a look in the mirror. What do you see? And it shows you like the different eye.
Yeah, your eye is normal now since you've had surgery. So what the fuck are you doing with this?
Droopiness. You may have acquired ptosis, which would be like hooded lids, you guys.
Hooded lids, you guys. Hooded lids. They're not the end of the fucking world, and most men have really bad hooded lids that end up coming down over their eyes and they can hardly fucking see what they're doing. There's fuck all wrong with your eyes. Maybe if you stopped tweaking things, you wouldn't have changed your face from to something absolutely unrecognisable from the woman you were when you started your fucking channel.
Lids. Okay, let me give you my story. You know, if you've been here, if you haven't, hey.
Can you turn the fucking music off?
I'm Lisa, but I grew up with fabulous hooded lids that I think are beautiful. Very natural, not extreme, and
hooded lids, guys. Hooded lids. Oh, they're beautiful now, are they?
And never thought anything of it. I was blessed to grow up without social media pointing out every single thing wrong with your face. Never thought a thing about it. This is a little fun fact. If you go back to my first video, the very first one I made, I remember that was either, I think it was the second time I had ever had Botox. And I didn't realize.
See, people, she was having Botox and all the rest and chemical peels and God knows what else before she even started YouTube. And it just got worse and worse and worse and worse. And so she tweaked and tweaked and tweaked and tweaked, and now she doesn't look anything like herself.
That I have a heavy brow, and that if I got Botox, Dysport, or anything right here, it would make my brows drop. Like this, make it where I couldn't go like that, and that is what had happened. So if you go back to those videos, you will see my eyes are very different.
Right, look, who's she? My eyes look very different. Your whole fucking face looks different. Who is she? 'Cause she ain't there.
Different because I could not lift my eyes, and it was the weirdest, craziest feeling. So from then on, I do not get Botox right in here. They have to keep it up here. Just a little tip. So this is supposed to be good for that situation. If you have an eye drop, I think years later, I did have someone go down too far and one of my eyes dropped, which is almost worse. So it's good for that. And then it's just plain old good for people with.
Let's have a look at the befores and afters. I don't think the befores need anything. This one looks good. The middle one looks good. Are they saying that bottom woman's got severe droop? I don't think she has. The fuck? Whoever that is at the top's got beautiful eyes. But I do like the look of the middle one. It makes her eyes look really bright and white. Is it just a whiteny thing? Or does it actually make the top lids go...
heavy?
But if it's doing that, what is it doing? What the fuck's in it? I don't like the sound of it, to be honest. Don't fuck about with your eyes, people. Sight is really important.
Eyelids. It says 84% of patients had some level of improvement, 74% had more than 50% improvement.
Amongst how many people? Can I see what the test pool was. How many people did they test it on? Because you read all the, 95% said this, and then you small print and it was like 22 people tried it. I'm sorry, I'm not listening to 95% of 22 people. Give me a few hundred or 1,000.
It's supposed to be safe, and we are going to try
It's supposed to be safe.
it today for the very first time. Now, another little bit of backstory is I did have blepharoplasty because mine had gotten so bad that if I had just the perfect amount of Botox and the perfect placement, I could get it to look pretty good and I could hide the folded skin with eyeshadow. But as soon as it wore off, or if I didn't get the right placement, it was bad. And one side, was it this side? One side was much worse than the other. Matter of fact, when I went back to the plastic surgeon, he said we could have gotten insurance to cover that because it was folding down onto my lids. What happens is the fat that you have in there that creates the beautiful hooded eye, like everything else in our face, it drops. The good fat kind of melts away, you know, the whole aging process. So I did have a blepharoplasty and I have never looked back, do not regret it, wholeheartedly recommend it.
So why do you keep whinging about your deep set eyes then? Really, why? When you've got all that eyelid space, your eyes are wide open, you can see better now, but you're still fucking finding something to pick fault with. John must be sick to death of her. Oh, I found this new thing, John. They said if you take firework suppositories, it takes 20 years off your life. They think it's safe. Shall I do it? The fuck? Stop fucking about with yourself.
One of the easiest procedures you will ever have. It healed like within a week. The scars are basically gone.
Yeah, that thing that you've got no regrets about, but you lied about having done. I'm taking time off to spend with my family. Yeah, whatever. She comes back with new eyes, whatever.
So it was totally worth it. So I do not have heavy lids, but I'm going to use this today. I'm going to wait.
Right, I don't have heavy lids, but that's where you stop. I don't have heavy lids. I don't need this. But I saw it. And if you're your dermatologist for actually something that you need to be at a dermatologist for, you might ask about it if you need it.
The 15 minutes that it says, and we're just going to see if we see a difference. The main thing I wanted to do is bring this to your awareness because I've never heard about it. My doctor gave me 3 packets.
Your doctor's a fuckwit.
First of all, she's the best in town, well known. I don't even know how I got in with her. It's a blessing. Very conservative. Like every time I go to get Dysport, I have the appointment for Dysport and or filler and I never get it. I haven't gotten filler in my lips or anywhere, definitely since I've been in this house. I think right before.
But you have had it, haven't you? Lots of times.
Before I moved into the rental house, I had some Sculptra. It was okay. Like, I'm not against it, but she's not someone who just wants to fill you up. You know what I mean? Other big disclosure is you cannot have your contacts in when you put this in. And
no shit, Sherlock. If it's supposed to lift your fucking eyelids, it'll probably demolish your fucking contact lenses and weld them to your eyeball. I can't believe that she doesn't need this. She doesn't know fuck all about it, yet she's gonna stick it in her eyes anyway. What a moron.
you have to wait the 15 minutes. So I do wear one contact, minus 1.75. I wear it in my right eye. So this eye I can see far away, this eye I can see up close. Now I've tried, you're gonna say that they make contacts with the...
I don't know how she drives like that. How can that be legal to drive?
I've tried all that. This works best for me. So I'm going to take out the one that I have in. It's good for day-to-day functioning, reading, driving, computer use. Keeps you from looking tired. Asymmetrical eyes, which we all have asymmetrical eyes, but you can see this eye is much smaller than that eye. That's why I can't do just one eye, because my eyes are very different anyway. Let's read the directions. How to apply.
That would be clever.
eye. Cut your foil open and remove single-use vial. So here it is. Apply 1 drop of UPNEEQ in each affected eye as directed.
In each affected eye? How many eyes do we have?
Not let the tip of the vial touch your eye or any other surface. So you could just do the one eye. And I have the cost written down. I will put all the information down below. Seems like
Because I can't remember anything. Right, where's the cost then? I don't see anything about the cost, so I have to click the link. Yeah, maybe not.
it wasn't crazy expensive. Vials
It wasn't crazy expensive. What is that in the real world?
should not be opened or reused and should be thrown away after applying drops. If you wear contact lenses, remove them before applying UPNEEQ drops. You may put them back in 15 minutes later after applying UPNEEQ. If more than one topical drug is being used, the drug should be administered within 15 minutes apart. Okay, that's if you have dryness, or like me, sometimes I use Lumify. I didn't do that today because I didn't want it to, 1, I was scared, and 2, I didn't want it to affect how my eyes look. Okay, we're gonna twist that off. Look at me really good. It's 11:43. That's my daughter Brooke. Okay, I'm just gonna look ugly here for a minute. Okay, let me do this side because I know I got some in there. But I'm gonna do a little bit more just to make sure. Does it burn? No.
It said 1 drop. 1. 1. Not possibly 2, because I think I didn't put enough in the first time.
Do I feel it in there? Yes. Of course, everything looks kind of weird to me because I'm used to having that contact in. There is right after I put it in, 11:44. Does something to the muscle up here. They say it's the same thing, just in a stronger dose that's in Afrin. But they say, you know, a lot of people that use it, it just improves their day because it makes everything brighter. You need to read about how important it is to our circadian rhythm and our brains for us to look into the sun. I'm not talking about middle of the day overhead sun. I'm talking about sunrise, sunset. I have quit using my sunglasses to walk at night because of that. You ever feel like if you stand in the sun, just like you'll find...
You're the only one that wears sunglasses 24/7. The rest of us in the real world don't.
Animals. There can be a sliver this much of the sun and your animal is going to lay in it because it's good for us. The sun is not really, really bad for us all the time. We need it. Sometimes it's good just in the morning to go out, get some...
Yes. Get some vitamin D. It's great, but lying on the beach covered in oil till you go chocolate brown isn't good.
Some of that sunlight in your eyes. Let the sun go into your body. We need the vitamin D, and don't be afraid of the sun. I don't think you should be.
I don't think you should be. If anyone's actually listening to you, then they need fucking help.
To your doctor. Okay, so now it's 11:46. I'm gonna go. I just did this makeup look, literally just did it. Everything's still sitting here, this fall makeup. I'm gonna go load it on my computer, do a few things, and I'll come back at 12 o'clock just to see, and we'll talk until 12:05 or so just to make sure. And I'll tell you how it feels, you'll see how it looks, and this may be a game changer for a lot of people that want to get blepharoplasty. And the hooded lids in general, it may help you with that. I think it said it averages 1 millimeter, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it really is when it comes to your eyes. If you are thinking of getting blepharoplasty, it could be a good trial to see how it feels. But I can tell you, when I got my lids done, it felt like the world opened up. You don't realize how much light and how much of your vision is impaired by that really saggy, heavy eyelid. And then if the whole eye droop happens during your Botox, this could be an answer for that too. So it could be like a big deal. So let's see, and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I'm back. I have just been going over my Friday video that I'll post tonight. That's how it is. It's like you're working on all these different things at one time. But it is 12:03. I feel like I feel more openness down there. If I had to say,
doesn't anyone feel sorry for Will? The picture she's got on her phone is her and Brooke. Not her, Brooke and Will. Or the entire family. Or her and John. No, her and Brooke.
anything. So I do feel
I do actually see the difference. So she's going to be using this now as well, is she? Even though she's had work done on her eyes.
feel brighter. At first it almost felt not tingly, but almost fresh, like a fresh feeling. It's almost like I feel a little bit more openness right here and weird on the bottom. It's 12:06. Wow, I don't know, I do feel it. Do you see less of my top lid? Let me know down below. This eye, I can feel a little bit of feeling of my contact being in, but I mean, I've waited the whole time. But the video I watched this morning, the notes I took just to be able to tell you about, because she was a doctor. She said it's good for heavy lids, Botox droop, not good for pregnancy. For if you're pregnant, don't use this, or if you have any cardiovascular issues. Same as the Afrin nasal spray, 2 times as strong. Good for photos, talks, lasts 6 to 8 hours. 30 days, 160, 45 days, 240. So, do you guys...
Really? I wouldn't pay that for it. If it only lasts 6 to 8 hours. Fuck that. See, now, in this one, I think her before looks better. I think with these things, you try and convince yourself that you can see something, don't you? I don't think if any difference at all warrants the price that she's just read out. And for only 6 to 8 hours, what's the point?
See less of my top lid, maybe? Look into my eyes and tell me what you see. My dress I have on today is a Zara dress. I'll put an outfit of the day video on in here. This is a ring that I've been wanting to show you. It's the Lisa ring from Miranda Fry, and they named it after me. So thank you to...
Of course they did. Couldn't be after any other Lisa, could it? No, just you.
Miranda Fry for doing that. I love this ring. It is beautiful. I love that baguette. You guys know how much I love like that design. It wears well.
If you love that design, you know what that design's called. What is it? Oh, you guys know how much I love. No, we don't. We don't hang off your every word, Lisa.
Well, it is a must-have ring. It is.
Why would I want a Lisa ring?
And Lincoln Park After Dark. These are also Miranda Fry earrings. I love, very 90s, I think. Miranda Fry, this is her fine jewelry. It's the cross pendant. I love how dainty and pretty it is. And I think that's it. So I hope that you enjoyed this.
No.
And I hope that I can help one of you. If I like it, I might use it. I would just probably use it for, you know, days that I film, which would be almost every day. But at least 3 to 4 days a week. And let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
So you're going to put drops in your eyes that you don't need. Right, can you hear the music now, people? Everyone's saying, I can't hear the music. There. Where's the cat?
I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Why? Why have we got music now? We've never needed music before. It's just fucking annoying, Lisa. So she's going to put drops in her eyes that she doesn't need. Like all the other things that she doesn't need. So when her eyes fucking dry out and fall out, then she'll be like, oh guys, I never knew that could happen. Whatever. Right, congratulations if you made it to the end with me in my narky mood, and I will see you in the next one.